TV proudly presents Raceland Rams softball as the Kool Sports Network brings you coverage of the Rams live from Raceland, Kentucky. Now let's head to the field for the pregame show and Raceland Rams softball live on Kool TV.
And a pleasant good evening from Raceland via Vanceburg as the game here tonight scheduled to be played at
we have Lindsay Quillen.
Lewis County, but then
the
weather on the matchup was originally scheduled to have this game in Vanceburg. Wasn't able to do so, so then they had to move it to Raceland. So Lewis County will be the home team on the scoreboard tonight, even though we're playing here in Ramland. Final district matchup between these two teams. The district is set. Greenup's the 1, Russell's the 2, Raceland the 3, Lewis County is the 4. But this will put the formalities to it. Raceland 25-7 on the season. They're 2-3 in the district. Meanwhile, Lewis County comes in at 10-13. They are 0-4 in district play. And Lewis County still with one final district game to play, and that's against Russell. They'll go to Russell on Tuesday. No, check that. That's Monday at 6 o'clock. So pretty much everything shakes out the way it's going to be. The 2-3 matchup is Raceland and Russell. No questions about it. Greenup is the 1 at 5-1, and then Lewis will be at the bottom in the district tournaments down in Lloyd. Hall of Fame night here for the Rams, as well as Big Sis night, and a lot of the youth that participate in the Big Sis program getting a chance to get their names called and run the bases here this evening before we get started. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll meet our starting lineups and get you ready for first pitch. Raceland to Lewis County here in the final 63rd district matchup for the Rams. And it continues after this on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Back here at Raceland, home plate, our two coaches being addressed with the umpire crew tonight, Justin Royster and Bill Renzi. Chad Case from Lewis County, Scott Atkins for Raceland. Coach Atkins making his first return after serving his 3-game suspension from the ejection from the Greenup County game. So he returns to the field tonight after serving the 2 games against Williamstown on Saturday, and then the 2-night affair against Boyd County on Monday and Tuesday. Let's take a look at the lineup tonight. We'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard, the Raceland Rams. Yeah, we're in Raceland, but the Rams are the visitors because this game was originally scheduled to play up in Vanceburg. Brenda Wellman leads things off. She'll play shortstop. Batting second in left field is Peyton Mackey. Batting third and catching is Callie Vance. The cleanup hitter is the pitcher, Devana Grubb. Batting fifth at third base, Reagan Mackey. Batting sixth and playing center field is Bailey Burney. Batting seventh as a designated player is Lily Popland. She'll hit for the right fielder, McKenna Lax. Batting eighth at first base, Savannah Ratliff, and batting ninth and playing second base is Shelby Gauze. Wellman, Mackey, Vance, Grubb, Mackey, Burney, Popland, Ratliff, and Gauze. Raceland on the season, 25-7, 2-3 in district play. Russell at 3-2, and if that would happen to be, if Russell would fall to Lewis County, then it's RPI because they would have a split. So Raceland would then be the 2, Russell would be the 3. Either way, it's still going to be a 2-3 Russell-Raceland matchup. All right, let's take a look at the starting lineup for Chad Case's Lewis County Lions. Leading things off and playing second base is Kaylin Case. Batting second at third base, Kaya Noble. Batting third and playing first base, Addison Willis. The cleanup hitter is the pitcher, Aubrey Hicks. Batting fifth and playing center field is Grace Switzer. Batting sixth as the designated player is Kaysen Crawford. She will hit for Lindsey Madden, who will be in left field. Batting seventh and catching, Jarrell Lucas. Batting eighth and playing right field is Liv Arnold. And batting ninth at shortstop is Riley Patton. Case, Noble, Willis, Hicks, Switzer, Crawford, Lucas, Arnold, and Patton. Starting 9 for Chad Case's Lewis County Lions, who sit at 10-13 on the season. They're in the midst of a 2-game losing streak, falling to Greenup County on May 2nd, 7-4, and Campbell County last time out, 5-2. We'll take our final break. We come back. We'll play some softball. Raceland and Lewis County in the final district matchup for the Rams when we continue after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Border Sporting Goods for your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a full selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
I got kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty topping, pepperoncini popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that chocolate chicky, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, rippy, Papa wangin'. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Núñez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Núñez, the best around.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Raceland, ready for the Rams and the Lions as we get ready to close down the regular season next week, the final week of regular season play, and then May 20th, down in Lloyd, will start the district tournament. Aubrey Hicks inside the circle tonight for the Lions. This will be her 23rd appearance, an 8-13 record with a 5.59 ERA. 109 innings of work, 148 hits, 125 in the strikeouts, and only 46 walks. 107 runs allowed, 87 of those have been earned. Justin Roycer behind the plate tonight. Bill Renzi in the field as our umpiring crew. A good crew here this evening. Happy to have you along with us here on Kool TV. If it's your first time with us, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell each time we put out new material. We'll alert you on your mobile device. Defensively behind Hicks, it's Madden, Switzer, and Arnold. That's left to right. Third to first, Noble, Patton, Case, and Willis. Gerald Lucas will work behind the plate. Hicks will get Wellman, Mackey, and Vance, the 3 Rams to go here in the first on a seasonably cool evening here with a stiff wind blowing out. So Brennan Wellman will lead things off, a 380 hitter, 35 hits, 11 driven in, 4 doubles, 19 walks on the season. Corners pinched in just in front of the bag. Outfield straight away. Hicks ready to go and put this ball game underway. As a right-hander winds and deals, and that one misses downstairs for a ball, and at 6:01, this game has started. 66 degrees, mixture of sun and clouds over top of the ballpark. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, making the flag dance away from the mast out there in straightaway center field. Here's the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Wellman. Our crew tonight, Jacob Hankins, our executive producer, Felicia Collier on the field level cameras for you. There's the 2-0 from Hicks. That's at the letters are calling strike, 2-1. See the flag dancing away from the mast out there in center field. We saw several balls fly out of here during warm-ups and batting practice for the Rams. So you get one up in the jet stream tonight, it's going to carry. 2-1 breaking ball stays wide, it's 3-1. Lewis County will close district play with Russell Monday over in Flatwoods. They'll be back home with Augusta on Tuesday. 3-1 to Wellman. Lifted skyward, deep left center field, drifting over Switzer. She'll make the catch, 1 away. Outside corner for a called strike. Mackey on the season, a .354 hitter. 34 hits, 35 driven in, 8 doubles, 1 home run, 14 walks on the season. 0-1 changeup, a called strike. Snuck that one in there on the Bugs Bunny pitch. Pulled the string. It's 0-2. Mackey goes up in the front half of the box now. Hicks back to work. Swing and a miss. Rise ball upstairs, 2 down. That brings in Cowley Vance, the Rams catcher. Vance batting .526 on the season. That leads the team. Raceland has a team swinging at a .398 clip. And she's not going to get an opportunity to do anything. They'll give her an intentional walk and send her on to first base. So we'll get a courtesy runner for the catcher as Jill Reif will come on to run for her, and that'll bring in the pitcher of Devanna Grubb. Vance has only hit 11 of the 22 Rams home runs this season. I don't know why they wouldn't pitch to her. So Grubb, a .329 hitter. She's been coming on as of late. Chance to help her own cause here, as that one's down in the turf for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Trying to keep you blanketed with coverage on the field. Swing and a miss. Grubb was tardy on that one, and that evens the count at 2-2. Aubrey Hicks trying to work a clean first inning other than the intentional walk that was given to Vance with 2 down in the frame. 2's wild across the board as Grubb settles back in the right side. And she chops this one over towards second base. It's going to be a tough play. Case fields and throws in time, and that ends the inning. Raceland gets a runner aboard, but they leave her there as we head to the bottom of inning number 1 at Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay with Lewis County coming to bat after this on Kool TV.
JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup has been family owned and operated for over 30 years, featuring top-of-the-line material, guaranteed installation, and absolutely no one can beat JD Flooring's price. Need to replace your current flooring in one room or the entire house? Call JD Flooring in Greenup, 606-473-0411 for a free estimate. A call can get your house ready for any occasion. You'll absolutely love your new flooring from JD Flooring. 2017 Ashland Road, Greenup.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Bottom of the first inning, Lewis County coming to bat. Case Noble and Willis, the 3 that'll go. Savannah Grubb inside the circle, her 25th appearance, an 18-6 record, a 2.02 ERA, 142 innings of work, 94 hits, 129 strikeouts, and 32 walks. She's been up 62 runs, only 41 of those have been earned. Defensively behind her, it's Mackey, Burney, and Lax. Peyton Mackey, that is. That's left to right. Third to first, Reagan Mackey, Wellman, Gauls, and Ratliff. Callie Vance behind the dish. So Kaylin Case will lead things off, the second baseman, batting .520, 29 hits, 19 driven in. She looks at a pitch down and in for a ball. Case with 3 triples, 2 home runs on this season. Lewis County comes in at a .370 clip as a team. Here's the 1-0. Sneaks that one in there for a called strike as the count evens at 1-1. Sun-drenched field here in Ramland. It has been a busy place this week. After heavy rains have pretty much moved a lot of things around, they played host to the NCCAA Regional for KCU. And here's a rocket over to Mackey at third. She'll knock it down. That'll go down as an infield single, as that was a flare right at the, that's why they call it the hot corner. Mackey knocked it down, still had a chance to get to it, but couldn't make the play. So Case aboard, and now Kaya Noble. Bunts this one down. Ratliff bobbles it. Grubb picks it up and got her on the play. It'll go 3-1-4 for the putout, but either way, the sacrifice is complete and the runner's out to second base. When Ratliff got to the ball, the angle that she was turning toward, it was taking the ball away from her. And luckily, Grubb was right there to pick it up and make a strong throw to Gauls over at first base. So now Addison Willis, the first baseman, steps in, and she bloops this one out to shallow center field, and that one's going to tumble in for a single. So 2 hits in the inning for Lewis County, and they're threatening here in the first. Case could not advance there. She had to make certain that ball was down. So now the pitcher, Aubrey Hicks, steps in with a chance to help her own cause. Hicks, a .348 hitter, 24 hits, 19 driven in. She's trying to pick up number 20. Burney fields that one quickly and fires it back in, and the bases are juiced for the Lions here in the first. We'll get a courtesy runner for the pitcher over at first base. as Kaylee Suffin will come on to run. So the bases juiced, one down. Lewis with 3 hits here in the inning, and Grace Switzer steps in. A .392 hitter, 29 hits, 13 driven in, 4 doubles, no walks on the year. Infield comes in for the Rams as Grubb punches in a first pitch screwball for a called strike 0-1. 3 Lions covering up the pillows. Case at third, Willis at second, Suffin over at first. 0-1, a rocket back up the middle. That's in there for a base hit. And Lewis County grabs an early 1-0 lead. 4 consecutive hits here in the frame. And now Kason Crawford steps in. Crawford batting .304, 14 hits, 8 driven in, 4 doubles, 6 walks on the year. Base is still full. That's a called strike on the outer half. That one's deep, center field. Bernie dropping back at the fence, makes the catch. She'll fire the ball in, They'll try to go to third base. That one gets past the third baseman, but everybody will stay put. The runner from first will tag and move up to second base, but the sacrifice fly is deep enough to get the run home and makes it 2-0 Lewis. So Suffin over to third, Switzer out at second. And Jaron Lucas, the catcher, digs in. She rockets this one over towards Super Quick. Well out of play. Here's the 0-1. Misses high and away for a ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Three and one on a pitch wide. That one's out of play. Count goes full. Two down in the inning. Payoff pitch, fouled straight back. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll end the inning. But Lewis County dents the scoreboard twice. On 4 hits, they leave 2. We've played 1, 2-0 Lions. Back after this on Kool TV.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Findlay, Lou, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ, while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus.
Top of the second inning, Lewis County in front 2-0. 4 hits by the Lions there. 3 of them just absolute rockets. Due up this inning for Raceland. 5, 6, and 7, Mackey, Bernie, and Poplin. So Reagan Mackey will start things off. Mackey batting .389, one of the 3 seniors this year. 28 hits, 30 driven in, 5 doubles, a triple, 1 home run. She's also walked 18 times. Mackey deposited several balls across the fence during pregame BP. She lifts this one down the line, right side and out of play. Beautiful evening here in Raceland. Had a little bit of a brief shower about an hour before game time, but right now, nothing but bluebird skies over top and some Bob Ross-like fluffy clouds looming off to the football side of the things. Well, happy trees out in the outfield now. Can't just have one. There has to be many. They got to have a friend. Here's the 1-1. That one got away from her on the way to the plate. It's 2 balls and a strike. Here's your bravery test, and he takes right in the middle of the canvas and drops in a ginormous tree. Yeah, you just get one friend, Matt. 2-1. That's a drive out to right field, off the glove of the right fielder and up against the fence. Mackey's on her horse. She'll pull up at second base and a leadoff double. That was a tough play by Arnold to have to deal with up against the fence. That ball got on top of her quickly. So a good start for the Rams, trying to answer back here, down 2-0. And Bailey Burney climbs in. Burney a .313 hitter. 26 hit, 15 driven in, 6 doubles, 10 walks. Really nice job there by Lucas to keep that ball in front of her. Is it a good 5 feet in front of the bag, or the plate, excuse me, as it got to the plate. Hicks back on the rubber. The 1-0. Off the end of the bat, diving quickly. Case comes in and makes the catch over at second base. 1 down in the inning. That brings in the designated player for Lily Poplin. Poplin sent one into the jet stream here Tuesday in the resumption of the Boyd County game for a grand salami. She's got 6 home runs on the season. 3 of those have gone in grand fashion. Started to offer at the changeup that stays down and lays off 1-0. And they will appeal out there, and I've never seen an umpire in that position call a strike. There's the 1-0 to Poplin. Down and away, 2 balls and no strikes. Savannah Ratliff in the on-deck circle will go next. .2-0 down the line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's bending and a foul ball. She gave it a ride but couldn't bend it inside the orange foul pole. So just a really long strike for Poplin, but she got into one there and shows Hicks the power that she possesses from that right side. Poplin settles back in. Hicks back to work on the 2-1. Bounces that one to the plate. Mackey's going to move up to third base, and that one kicks passing into left field. Mackey's coming to the plate. She's going to come in safely, and the Rams are on the board. It's 2-1. So credit Mackey with a stolen base, and then she'll come home on the throwing error. And the count's 3 balls and 1 strike to Poplin. That's a called strike. Grab the inner half. And a full count to Poplin. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted weakly. That's going to drift out of play. So Mackey gets on with a double, comes around to steal third, and then advances on the throwing error. And the Rams are on the scoreboard. They trail a 2-1 here in the second. Another payoff pitch to Poplin. That one gets up over top of the catcher's glove into the backstop. And a 1-out walk issue to Poplin. And that brings in Savannah Ratliff, the senior first baseman. Ratliff batting .400 on the season. 30 hits, 19 driven in, 3 doubles, 1 home run for the senior. That one's up out of the zone, 1-0. Gauzen in back to the top of the order for the Rams. Lewis sent 7 to the plate in the first inning, plating those 2 runs. Here's the 1-0. That's out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike. The count moves to. Ratliff digs back in as the sun peeks back through the clouds. The 1-1 offering. And that was another Bugs Bunny pitch. She stopped and still tried to swing. She could have swung twice on that one. 1-2. That's filth. 1-2. Out of the gap. Left field. Coming in Madden. Makes the grab. 2 down. So it brings in the second baseman of Shelby Gauze. Gauze batting .463 on the season. 37 hits, 19 driven in for the 8th grader. 6 doubles, 2 home runs, 2 triples, no home runs, 8 walks. That's a called strike on the outer half. 2-1 here in the second. Runner aboard, 2 down. Hicks back to work. Swing and a miss. That ball looked like it was floating in midair. It was almost doing like a Matrix type move. Silhouette of a slow motion. Goes upstairs. Quick throw back in to first base is Poplin. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wellman in the on-deck circle would go next if Gauze can find a way on. The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup. And the Rams are finished in the second. 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the second when we return after this on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Bottom of 2, 2-1 Lewis. 8-9 in the top due up this inning for the Lions. Liv Arnold leads things off. Little floater over toward first base. There's Ratliff. 1 pitch, 1 out. And now the shortstop Riley Patton digs in. Swing and a miss. Patton, a 296 hitter. 16 hits, 8 driven in, 1 double, 1 triple. 3 walks on the year. Goes after the breaking ball and comes up empty. It's 0-2. Patton back to the right side, Grubb back to work, and she went. She didn't have to check it. She certainly went around. 2 down in the inning. Grubb picks up her second strikeout, and we go back to the top of the order. Case got on board with a single and then came around to score the first run of the ball game. She hit a rope right at Mackey over at third base. Fouls his first one away. Mackey got a glove on it, knocked it down, but the ball kind of carried away from her, and she could not make a play. Case with good speed there from the top of the order as well. The 0-1 from Grubb. Change up, she stays back on it and fouls it into the netting. It's 0-2. Grubb's ready to go. The 0-2. Works upstairs and misses high, 1-2. Base is empty, 2 down, 2-1 Lewis here in the home half of the second inning. This game originally supposed to be played up in Vanceburg. Had to be moved here due to the field conditions, due to the weather. Hot shot out to Brenna Wellman. A nice play. And the Lions are done in a second. They go in order. We go to the third. 2-1 Lions. Back for more after this on Kool TV.
But it's too early to get up, Uncle Rick.
But I brought you a fresh cup of coffee from Clark's Pup and Shop.
I'm up. All good mornings start at Clark's Pup and Shop. Plus, get 5 cents off per gallon of gas when you use the code from the app. Clark's Pup and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with a vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Top of the third, back to the top of the order we go for the Rams. Wellman, Mackey, and Vance, a 3-2 up this inning. You know, the bad side about not going to Vanceburg to play this game, though, is we missed out on an opportunity to go to Artie's. If you've never had Artie's Pizza, it's right before you get to the McDonald's. They're going up the AA highway. It sits off on the right-hand side. It's a brick oven pizza place. Largest brick oven in the United States, by the way. And it's only open on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And it has phenomenal pizza. If you've never been there, do yourself a favor next time you go that way and stop up at Artie's and get you some pizza. It is great food. Staff is wonderful as well. So Brenna Wellman 0 for 1. She flew out to center her first time through. Goes at the pitch, way off the plate. Count evens at 1-1. Raceland with 1 hit, their first time through the order. Lewis County with 4. All those coming in that first inning. Here's the 1-1. Stays back on the changeup and lifts it foul on the netting. 1-2. And when you have a changeup that works like that, it makes your screwball and your rise ball seem much more. It just jumps on you. The 1-2. Trying to go with a drop ball there, and it bounces in front of the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's one pitch that Hicks has struggled with, is throwing that drop ball. That's the closest that she's got it to the plate. Has yet to get one to the plate in a hittable fashion. The 2-2. Well hit ball, dropping back at the fence, reaching up, can't make the catch as Switzer. Wellman will motor out to second base with a stand-up double. Good start for the Rams as Wellman smacks her 5th double of the season. That brings in Peyton Mackey. She's 0 for 1, a strikeout victim. Tying run now out at second base for the Rams, trailing 2-1 here in the 3rd. Mackey gets this bunt down. Hicks will field and throw, but the sacrifice is complete and moves the runner to the 3rd. So 1-4 on the putout. And Callie Vance, who's going to get her 2nd intentional walk of the ball game. She was kidding when she came to the backstop a little bit ago. She said, I'm not going to get to hit at all tonight. And that is just the total respect for Chad Case and what he has for her. So Jill Reif will come in and run. And Savannah Grubb steps in. Grubb 0 for 1, grounded out to second. And now Scott Atkins wants to bring his crew together down the line over at third base. Tying run 60 feet away for the Rams. So you get from left to right there, Grubb, Reagan Mackey, Jill Reif, and on the backside of that, Brenna Wellman. One down here in the 3rd. Rams trying to even things up here with runners at the corners. So Grubb with a chance to help her own cause here on Big Sis night and Hall of Fame evening. Trying to throw behind the runner. It's not successful. Reif moves up to second base with a stolen base. And it counts 1-2. Or 0-1. Let me try this again. 1-0. Looking at too many numbers on my screen. So now the go-ahead runs in scoring position with only 1 out. Infield stays back for the moment for the Lions. Outfield very deep. And there's a flare down the first base side and a foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Savannah Grubb. Hicks a long study of the wristband, and now Grubb is going to step out while she takes a few moments to go through the card. So Grubb settles herself back in. Hicks ready to go now with a 1-1. She bounces that one to the plate. The count goes to 2 balls and a strike to the Rams pitcher. Wellman at third. Reif running for Vance out at second. 1 down here in the 3rd inning, the visiting 3rd inning, as Lewis County is your home team on the scoreboard tonight. 2-1. Breaking ball runs wide. It's 3 balls and a strike to Grubb. Raceland took the first meeting all the way back on March 20th, 15-5 in 6 innings. Foul that one straight back. Count goes full. That night, Grubb gave up 3 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned, struck out 8. Raceland pounded out 15 hits that evening. Payoff pitch, an excuse-me swing down the first base side, and another foul ball. Callie Vance that evening went 4 for 4 with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. You wondering why he's put her on both times that she's come to the plate. Rams hit 4 home runs that night. Grubb had 1, as did Poplin. Another payoff pitch to Grubb. Lifts that one skyward in the infield. And nobody's coming after it. Here comes Wellman to the plate, and she's going to come in safely, and we're even at 2. That's going to go down as an infield single because nobody was around the ball. 3 people looking at it. It was the marriage triangle, the triangle of no communication. The second baseman, the shortstop, and the pitcher all turning and looking at it, and nobody moved toward the ball. So the single drops in. Wellman scores. Grubb will pick up the RBI, and we're even at 2 here in the top of the 3rd inning. So we'll get Carly Fannin in to run for Grubb over at first base. It's Chad Case. See him there on the screen talking with his infielders. So now Reif over at third, Fannin at first. 1 down in the inning, and the Rams trying to grab the lead here after a crazy ball that just hung in the infield and nobody went for it. So Reagan Mackey digs in 1 for 1. She belted a double off the wall over in right field, her first time through today. See Reif there at first base on her picture-in-picture look in as Hicks waits for Mackey to settle back in. There goes the runner, throw down. They've got the runner at third hung up in a pickle, but then she quickly scurries back to the bag. So Fannin goes to second on the stolen base. Now Mackey with a chance to snap the 2-2 tie with 1 swing of the bat here. 1 of 3 seniors on this year's squad, her McKenna Lax and Savannah Ratliff. So the Rams' third baseman settles back in the right-handed side as Hicks goes back to work. Infield stays back in the middle, but the corners pinch in. The 1-0. Breaking ball wide, 2 balls and no strikes. Mr. Royster just told Miss Mackey, quit walking so far up the line. 2-0. Fouled away. Hicks with a 2-1 plateward. She bounces that one in the turf. It's 3-1. That's 1 pitch in her arsenal tonight she has not been able to find, and that's that drop ball. She's been good with the curveball. The changeup has been deadly. And that screwball upstairs has worked as well. Here's the 3-1. That's a called strike at the belt. Count goes full to Mackey. This would be huge if Hicks could earn a strikeout here or a fly ball in the infield. Go-ahead runs at third. Jill Reif running for Callie Vance, who's been intentionally walked in both at-bats tonight. Here's your payoff pitch. Little dribbler out towards second. Case will go to first base. That'll get the run home, and the Rams take a 3-2 lead. So an RBI ground out. But the RBI gives Raceland its second run of the frame and their third of the ball game. So Bailey Burney climbs in 0 for 1. Fannin at third base. Burney bounced that one, and it's a foul ball. Mr. Royster points as it says it got her in the box. Count evens at ones. Burney will pop out to second base, her first time through today. Rams with 2 runs in the inning, and they've regained the lead. Now 3-2. The 1-1 to Burney. 2-1. Wind really smacking that flag away from the mast now, blowing into the left field corner. Burney has not gone yard this year. 6 doubles to her stat line. 2-1. Chops this one over toward third. Noble comes in with a running throw, makes the out, and then he'll end the inning. But the Rams play 2 and grab a 3-2 lead as we head to the bottom of the third after this on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Bottom of the third inning, 3-2. Raceland is back in front. This inning, 2, 3, and 4 do up these for the Lions. Noble, Willis, and Hicks. Kai Noble leads things off. A sacrifice bunt her first time through today. She lifts this one out of play as it'll get over into the bullpen on the third base side. Three runs, 3 hits, an error for Raceland. Excuse me, no error for Raceland. Error on Lewis County. 2 runs, 4 hits, an error for Lewis County. Change up right back to Devana Grubb inside the circle. She stretches and says, I got it. Take a look at this one on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Nice play there by Devana inside the circle, 1 down in the inning. Bear flinched when she went for that one. So Addison Willis steps in. She singled on a little blooper right behind the bag out at second base back in that first inning. That's a called strike. Did she go? We'll check it down the first, and she did. 0-2. Tried to hold up and couldn't do so. Bill Renzi down the line at first base says, yes, she did offer. Willis behind, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. two-hopper out to Wellman. She'll play it off of her chest and then can't make the play. So the first error of the ball game for the Rams has a runner aboard here with one out in the inning. That brings in the the pitcher of Aubrey Hicks. Hicks single to center her first time through today. Nice job by Vance there to keep that one in front. Outside corner, a called strike. Count evens at 1-1. The 1-1. Tried to sneak the changeup in there, and it stayed up out of the zone. 2-1. Big smile there from Devanna. She walks back to the back of the circle before getting back on the rubber. Called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One down, a runner at first. Rams lead it 3-2 here in the third. 2-2. Bounces that one to the plate. Vance plays it off of her chest, and the count goes full. One more district game for the Lions to play. They'll play at Russell on Monday night, already knowing their destiny in the district tournament. This one's out of play on the first base side. Lewis and Green up in the opening round. Russell Raceland in the 2-3 matchup. District tournament down in Lloyd this year. Here's the payoff pitch. A hot shot right back up the middle that Grubb had to bend out of the way from taking that one off of her face. And Hicks picks up her second hit of the contest. So Suffin back in to run for the pitcher. And that brings in Grace Switzer. She drove in the first run of the ball game today with a single to center. Willis at second, Suffin at first. There's a flare over towards second base. Gauze will knock it down and make the play. It'll move both runners aboard ahead. And there's 2 down in the inning. Nice job there by Gauze to knock that one down and make the play at first. That was the only play she was going to have either way. She had no chance of going towards second with it. And now Kaysen Crawford climbs in. Had a sacrifice fly and drove home a run. Swing and a miss. Tying runs at third. Go-ahead run out at second. 3-2 Rams here in the home third for the Lions. Deep drive, straightaway center field. Bernie at the wall. Look up, see ya. Kaysen Crawford hits her second home run of the season. This one a no-doubter to straightaway center field. It's 5-3. A 3-run shot by Kaysen Crawford. And a no-doubter off the bat as it got about 20 feet past the fence out there in straightaway center field. So base is empty, and the inning continues for Jaron Lucas, the catcher. Up and in, 2 balls and no strikes. Lucas a strikeout victim her first time through today. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike. Three and one. And one thing about the 63rd this year, there is no team safe in that tournament. Any 4 of the teams that's going at each other could pull off a big play, a big upset, and there's going to be teams that could be playing for a regional championship that could be sitting at the house. Here's Mackey from third, fires it across to Ratliff, and that'll end the inning. Nice play by Mackey at the hot corner, but Lewis County regains the lead on a 3-run shot from Kason Crawford. It's 5-3 as we head to the 4th after this on Kool TV.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes, none compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
I got kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty topping, pepperoncini popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that choco chicky, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, rippy, Papa wangin'. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
Top of the 4th inning, 5-3 Lewis County back in front. 7-8 and 9 to up this inning for the Rams. Poplin, Ratliff, and Gauze. Breezy and Kool here tonight. The wind really kicking up. So Lily Poplin starts things off. She walked her first time through today. Hang on, we got a ball thrown onto the field. Some guy out in his car decided the best time to throw a ball onto the field is we're starting play. Thanks for the assistance. There's the home run ball. We could have done it whenever they were won. 3-3-1 for the Rams, 5-6-1 for the Lions. The 0-1. Bounces that one to the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Way out in front on the changeup. 1-2. Hicks's changeup tonight has been deadly. Here's the 1-2. Did she go? They're going to go ahead and throw it to first base in case. They did not check yet on the appeal. And now they'll check her and said that she did not go. It's 2-2. Now Chad Case is going to come out and say there's no way. So count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes to the designated player for the Rams. And Poplin will step in and take another hack at it to lead things off here in the 4th. Hicks walks back up on the rubber. The 2-2. That one's over top of her head. It's a full count. Poplin will face her second payoff pitch as many at bats. She laces this one down the line, right field. Case giving a look and makes a tough catch over there in right. 1 down in the inning. Take a look at this one on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. That ball gets up in the wind and it's blowing it back against her body. So she gets under it, then she has to turn as it comes back away from her. Nice job there by a camera operator of hauling that play in as well. So Savannah Ratliff climbs in. She's 0 for 1. Fouls that one straight back into the net. Ratliff flew out the left. 5-3. Lions lead it here in the fourth. Kason Crawford with a 2-out, 3-run shot to straightaway center field. That's just absolute filth right there. Nothing in 2. You get so ramped up looking for a screwball, and then they pull the string on it like that, and you're all the way out on your front foot, and weight's gone. You can't really do anything with it. She goes upstairs there with a rise ball and gets a swinging miss. Third strikeout of the ball game for Hicks. There's 2 down here in the fourth. And Shelby Galls climbs in. Strikeout victim her first time.
Now back to the Raceland late ran for the 3, second baseman Shelby Galls.
Hicks trying to work her first clean inning. She faced 4 batters in the first inning, but that was due to the fact of an intentional walk to Callie Vance, who has been intentionally walked both times she's come to the plate. I will be shocked if Vance even brings a bat with her next at bat. Here's the 1-0. Fouled away, first base side, count evens at 1-1. She may just step out of the dugout and look towards Coach Chad Case and say, hey, you want me to go all the way to the plate, or you can just walk over here to first base? And it would save everybody a walk, too, because then Jill Rife could just go over and run for her. What's that? Yeah. That's what she needs to do, come to the plate with her catcher's gear on. The 2-1 to Gauze. A rope over to first base and a nice catch there by Willis to end the inning. Sharply hit ball, but it comes up empty. We head to the fourth. Lewis County in front, 5-3. We return for more after this on Kool TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting healthcare for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Bottom of the fourth inning, Lions coming to bat. 5-3, they lead it. 8-9 in the top, due up this inning. Liv Arnold will lead things off. She's 0 for 1. She popped out to Ratliff in foul territory her first time through. Good crowd on hand here tonight from both sides. Two ball on the pitch, down and in. Arnold a 154 hitter, 4 hits, 2 driven in. 3-0. Wind has been blowing pretty much most of the ball game, and it's been gusty. That's a 4-pitch walk, and Vanna Grubb looking in like, where did that miss? So a leadoff walk puts Arnold aboard, and that brings in Riley Patton, who's 0 for 1. She was a strikeout victim her first time through. Puts this one down, and everybody's going to be safe. Sacrifice bunt. Now the question is, do we go sacrifice bunt or single there? First baseman was coming in and overran the play. I'm going to go sacrifice bunt error. So 2 on, back to the top of the order we go, and here's a ball drilled by Case, and that's over top of Bernie's head and up against the wall. Arnold will come around from third. She's coming to the plate to score. Ratliff cuts it off. Sliding in over at third base is Patton. It's an RBI double for Kaylin Case, and Lewis County adds to the lead. It's 6-3. And Kaya Noble steps in 0 for 1. Little bleeder down the line in left field, but a foul ball. That ball had all kinds of trouble written all over it, but it bent just wide of the line, and count goes to 0 balls and 2 strikes to Noble. Sacrifice bunted her first time, and she had a flare right back at Grubb inside the circle her last time through. Infield in for the Rams. 0-2 pitch. Foul straight back. There's a little pop fly, over to second base. Galls runs underneath that one for the first out. And Addison Willis steps in, 1 for 2. Willis singled her first time through on a little pop fly right behind the bag at second, and then reached on an error by the shortstop her last time. Flips this one down the line, third base side, but a foul ball. Count evens at 1-1. 1 out, 2 on. 1 across for the Lions. They lead at 6-3 here in the 4th. Lions try to show that they are a force to reckon with in the upcoming 63rd District Tournament. 1-1, right at Wellman over at short, 2 down. And Aubrey Hicks comes in, she's 2 for 2. Chance to help her own cause. She's hit 2 singles right back up the box. Lifts this one up to Vance behind the plate. She'll make the catch, and that'll end the inning. Nice job there by Grubb to battle back. Lewis County gets a run. They lead at 6-3 through 4. We return after this on Kool TV.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care. 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Top of inning number 5, 6-3. Lions doubling up the Rams here on their home field. Top of the order for Raceland. Wellman, Peyton Mackey, and Vance will come to the plate this inning.
Now batting for Raceland Lady Rams, number 2, shortstop, Brenna Wellman.
Rams have been limited to only 3 hits in this contest. Aubrey Hicks has done a good job of keeping the Rams at bay. Brenna Wellman will start things off. She's 1 for 2. She doubled her last time through and came around to score. And the first pitch up and in, 1-0. Sun-drenched field here. You can see some shade now creeping out onto the playing surface from the first base dugout. Very breezy night with the wind pretty much blowing from the word go. Here's the 1-0. That's a called strike. 1-1. Raceland next week goes to Johnson Central tomorrow. Back here Monday against East Carter. And then they'll close things out at Ashland. And here's Wellman's ball that drops into the gap in left field. And a single to start the contest or start the 5th inning. It's kind of hung up there, and Switzer got to it, just couldn't do anything with it. She had to make a long run to get over to the gap and couldn't haul it in. So Peyton Mackey steps in. She's 0 for 1. Strikeout and a sacrifice. Pulls this one back. Here's a throw down to second base. Sliding in safely is Wellman as the ball goes into center field. See if the pitch was a ball or a strike. And it is a ball. That's what I thought. I thought she pulled back. So the Rams with a runner in scoring position now with nobody out. Mackey pulls it back. Here's a throw down to third. It's not in time. It's into left field. Wellman started to come to the plate. So the count even at 1-1. And now Wellman at third base after back-to-back stolen bases. Number 33 and 34 on the season. Infield stays back. They'll give up the run for an out. Over to the right side. Case sizing it up. Reaches and makes the grab. Wellman feints toward the plate, but she'll retire back to the bag at third, and there's one away. You could see Case there having to fight that wind. That's the second time she's had to do that. And believe it or not, Callie Vance comes to the plate. And guess what she gets to do? Go to first base. They just need to send Jill Reif up and have her stand at the batter's box. Say, I'm just going to run from here. So at the corners with one down now for the Rams. And Havana Grubb steps in 1 for 2. She looks at a breaking ball and not certain why Lucas threw down. Nobody was moving. That's a dangerous throw to make with a speedy Wellman over at third base. That gives her an opportunity to break. It's one thing if the runner goes towards second, but you can't do the read play with nobody moving. 1-0. That runner goes now. They'll try to throw it toward third, but Wellman's quickly back to the bag. So runner moves up, and it's 2-0. Grubb represents the tying run at the plate. She'd like to turn around on one here. Just foul that one away. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Grab some 87 octane and sprinkled it on that one as she goes upstairs. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hicks back to work with a 2-2. Trying to go upstairs again. Could not get Grubb to offer. Count moves full. First base unoccupied with one down here in the 5th. 6-3 Lions. Thanks to in part from a 3-run Case and Crawford home run. And a ball in the turf. Nice backhand there by Lucas to keep Wellman at third. And the 1-out walk has the bases loaded. And Carly Fannin in to run for Devanna Grubb. So Reagan Mackey steps in 1 for 2. Had a double and an RBI. And that one hit her. So the hit by pitch will bring home a run, and it's 6-4. And that's going to bring Chad Case out of the dugout for a word with his pitcher. So that's Mackey's second run driven in as she'll pick up on the hit by pitch. So Reif over to third, Fannin at second, Mackey now at first. Chad Case having a quick word with his infield. Lewis had 2 runs in the first. Raceland got 1 back in the second. The Rams took the lead in the third. Lewis answered with a 3-run home run from Crawford in the home third. They led it 5-3. They pushed it to 6-3 in the fourth. Raceland has gotten 1 back here. It's 6-4 now with the bases loaded. And Bailey Burney, who's 0 for 2, steps in. Little weakly hit fly ball over to the second baseman. That's an infield fly rule. And there's 2 down in the inning. And now Lily Poplin. Poplin's 0 for 1 with a walk. Big opportunity here for her. And she sees that first pitch change up, and Hicks worked her almost exclusively on that changeup last time through. Here's the 0-1. Tries to do it again, and that one bends wide. It's 1-1. Reif at third, Fannin at second, running for the catcher and pitcher respectfully are those two. Mackey hit by a pitch. He's over at first. 6-4 Lions lead it here in the visiting 5th inning. The Lions are the host on the scoreboard tonight. 1-1. Hard ball back through the hole. That's into left field and a base hit. 2 runs will come home to score. Mackey heads over to third. Poplin will stand up out at second base with a 2 RBI single, and we're even at 6. She'll take second base on the throw coming in. But the 7th grader comes through in a big way.
Now down to the Raceland Lady Rams, number 16, first baseman, Savannah Ratliff. Here's her second base, number 4, senior McKenna Lack.
And we'll bring in the flex for the DP will come on. So McKenna Lax will come out to run. And Savannah Ratliff climbs in. Ratliff 0 for 2. A fly out and a strikeout. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Six here in the fifth. Go ahead run, not 60 feet away. Change ups on the outside corner there as Ratliff just watches it all the way to the plate. It's 1-2. Hicks goes back upstairs with that rise ball. Count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Rams senior first baseman. See if she goes back to the changeup here. 2's wild across the board. And she does, and just misses high for a ball. It's a full count. Shelby Galls in the on-deck circle would go next. Here comes the payoff pitch from Hicks. Misses high, ball 4, and a 2-out walk has the bases loaded for the Rams. Galls 0 for 2 with a strikeout.
Now batting for the Raceland Lady Rams, number 3, second baseman Shelby Galls.
Struck out swinging her first time through and lined out to second in her last at-bat. Bases covered with Rams. There's a little blooper that'll fall in there for a base hit. 2 runs are going to come home to score. Ratliff heading to third. Here comes the throw. It's not in time as it skips past her. It's a 2 RBI single for Shelby Galls. The Rams have plated 5 here in the inning, and they lead it now 8-6. So that rolls it back to the top of the order. And Britta Wellman's going to get intentionally walked, and she's not happy about it.
Now batting for the Raceland Lady Rams, number 7, left fielder Peyton Mackey.
So it brings in Peyton Mackey. She hacks this one foul at the plate. She's 0 for 2 tonight. Strikeout, sacrifice, and a pop out to second. Rams have batted around this inning. It's the 11th batter at the plate. And Mackey's behind nothing in 2. Ratliff at third, Galls at second, Wellman at first. Rams have plated 5 and regained a lead. It's 8-6. 0-2 misses upstairs, 1-2. 2-out magic for both teams. A 3-run shot for Lewis County in the third. Raceland doing it with 2 outs here in the 5th. 1-2 changeup. Evens things at 2-2. And here's what I want to see. I want to see Mackey get on just to see what Chad Case does here if the bases stay loaded with Callie Vance coming to the plate next. She's been intentionally walked 3 times. 2-2. Upstairs, ball 3, and it's a full count. So the runners will be able to get a lean toward the bag on the payoff pitch with 2 down in the inning. Hicks trying to make a pitch here. She's labored through this one. This will be the 100th pitch of the ball game for her. Here it comes. An attacked foul at the plate. Mackey looking for her first hit of the evening. Wants to keep the inning alive with Callie Vance coming to the plate next. Here's another payoff pitch. A little blooper over toward left. That one's diving down. That one's going to fall in. 2 runs are going to score. Wellman will hold up out at third base. Moving up on the throw is Mackey. And it's 10-6. Callie Vance walking to the plate. She might as well just go ahead and walk toward first base. And puts her on. 4th time tonight that Callie Vance has been intentionally walked. So that brings Savannah Grubb to the plate. And now we get a courtesy runner for Vance as Rife comes on to run. Rams plating 7 runs here in the frame to regain a 10-6 lead. Two and 0. Hicks has thrown 33 pitches here in this frame. Reagan Mackey in the on-deck circle would go next. It's a 13th batter coming to the plate this inning for the Rams. 3 and 0. That one looked pretty good. Grubb settles back in. Hicks back up on the rubber, the 3-0. That's a cold strike. Cuts the plate in half, 3 and 1. Out of play, first base side, count goes full. Wellman at third, Mackey at second. Jill Rife running for the catcher, Callie Vance. Vance getting to find out what it feels like to live a night of the life of Barry Bonds. She's been walked intentionally 4 times this evening. Payoff pitch. Low ball 4. That brings home another run. It's 11-6. So Carly Phantom will come on to run. And the inning continues for the Rams with Reagan Mackey, who's 1 for 2. Double hit by a pitch and 2 driven in. That one bounces in there. 1-0. Hicks had pretty much motored through the Rams. 13 in the first, 21 in the second, 23 in the third, 13 in the fourth. This will be pitch number 39. That's a breaking ball. That is a called strike, and then the ball ricochets off of Mackey's bat as Lucas tries to throw down to third. It's been a while since I've seen something like that happen. Here's the 1-1. Sneaks in that changeup, 1-2. You may say, well, why was obstruction or interference not called. The reason is Mackey did not move. She was in her batter's box, did not move around, so that's the catcher's job to have to do a drop step to get around her on that throw. 1-2, inside and low, 2-2. Now, had Mackey been dancing around or trying to move around in the bag, and that created the interference with the player trying to throw down, then that becomes an issue. But in that situation, she was set. Catcher has to move around her to make that throw. 2-2. Outside corner called strike 3. Nice pitch there by Hicks to get out of the inning, but the Rams played 8 runs on 4 hits. They leave them juiced, but they lead at 11-6 as we stretch here at the ballpark as we head to the bottom of inning number 5 on Kool TV.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite. And Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lou, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
Look at the breeze. As you can see, the trees and the leaves turning over. They always said when the leaves turned over looking like that, it was because they were thirsty. There's no way in God's creation these trees are thirsty right now with as much rain as we've had. Bottom of the 5th inning we go. First batter is Switzer, and she'll lift a little weak fly ball over to second baseman that Gauls will glove. 1 pitch, 1 out. Rams leading 11-6 after an 8-run 5th inning. And Kaysen Crawford climbs in. She's 1 for 1. She blasted a 3-run shot out of here in the 3rd. $11 runs on 7 hits, 2 Raceland errors. Lewis County 6 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. 2-0. Grubb visibly frustrated there. She takes a long walk back behind the circle. This one's fouled off the handle of the bat. 2-1 off the netting. Big sis night here at the ballpark, as well as the Hall of Fame induction. 4 new members of Raceland Softball Hall of Fame. Sarah Meyer Rigsby, Kylie Fannin-Diver, Savannah Mackey, and Leanne Grubb joining the class. Rigsby, a 2003 graduate. Dever, a 2007. Mackey, 2016, and Grubb, 2017. 2-2. Up and away, it's a full count. Big hello to my buddy Justin Beek, tuned in watching on Kool TV tonight. Grubb back to work with a payoff pitch and a tacked foul at the plate. Again, if it's your first time with us here on Kool TV, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up. If you see something you like, hit the bell. We'll alert you each time we put out new material. Here's the payoff pitch. Chopped over to Mackey at 3rd. Strong throw by the senior. 2 down. That brings it Jarrell Lucas, the catcher. She's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out to Mackey. At the letters for a called strike. Grubb trying to work her second clean inning. Did so back in the second when she went through 8-9 of the top. Tried to sneak one in there, and it misses low for a ball, 1-1. Bottom half of the order here for the Lions in the fifth. 2 balls and a strike to the catcher, Lucas. Two one. 3-1. Rams will go to Johnson Central tomorrow at 2. They'll close things out on the homestand Monday with East Carter. There's a weakly hit fly ball out to left. Drifting into the gap is Mackey. And a 1-2-3 inning for the Rams. We're through 5. Raceland 11, Lewis County 6. We're back for more after this on Kool TV.
JD Flooring 2017 Ashland Road Greenup has been family owned and operated for over 30 years, featuring top-of-the-line material, guaranteed installation, and absolutely no one can beat JD Flooring's price. Need to replace your current flooring in one room or the entire house? Call JD Flooring in Greenup, 606-473-0411 for a free estimate. A call can get your house ready for any occasion. You'll absolutely love your new flooring from JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road, Greenup.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Top of the 6th inning, 11-6 Raceland in front. 6, 7, and 8 to up this inning for Raceland, Burning, Poplin, and Ratliff. Lewis County's upcoming schedule, they'll be at Russell on Monday. They come home to close things out against Augusta on Tuesday, and then on the road at West Carter on Thursday. Lewis County with 2 runs in the first, Raceland with 1 in the second, 2 in the third to take a 3-2 lead. Lewis answered with 3 in the bottom half of that inning. They went up 5-3, made it 6-3 in the fourth. Raceland with 8 runs in the fifth, and that's where we stand in an 11-6 ball game. And Bailey Burney 0 for 3 to the plate. Burney 2 pop outs and a ground out. First pitch misses low from Hicks for a ball. If the right fielder tries to go any further where she's standing, she's going to be standing on 23. Her back is against the fence. That's not a no doubles defense. That's a I'm not going to let you hit anything over top of my head defense. And if you do, you're going to smash it off the top of the orange monster. She has both feet firmly planted in the warning track. Switzer is deep out in center field, but she's about 5-6 feet in front of the track. And then Madden playing fairly deep over in left as well, but she's nowhere near deep as the right fielder. Bernie ahead 3-0. Now he grabs the outer corner, 3-1. Shades creeped out all the way to the middle part of the field, coming off that first base dugout as the sun starts its descent down US 23. 3-1. Bernie drops down a bunt and gets the wrong spin. Spiraled foul down the line. It checked first and then grabbed that turf and grabbed the left corner and said, I'll head foul for a moment. 3-2. That's the hardest part when you're trying to drop that little push bunt down or drag bunt down the third base line, and it gets an awkward spin on it. Bernie in front, now a 3-2 pitch. Lifts this one out of play over top of the third base dugout. It stays in the stadium, though, for the moment, unless it rolls underneath the fence before somebody gets to it. Another payoff pitch. Hot chopper through the whole left side. That's into left field and a base hit. Bernie aboard to start the 6th with her first hit of the evening. And now Lily Poplin climbs in. 1 for 2, two RBI and a walk. That one hops to the plate. Nice backhand there by Lucas. Bernie with good speed over at first base. Another drop ball that's not even close. 2-0. Hicks wants a new glow ball. Look there in your picture-in-picture. Bernie out at first base. Rams leading at 8-6 here in the 6th. Hicks back on the rubber, the 2-0. Down and in. 3 balls and no strikes. And the question is not going to be if. She's going to get to the plate at some point in this ball game. The question is Callie Vance going to get intentionally walked for the 5th time tonight? 3-0, see ya. That one's up in the jet stream and gone. Lily Poplin yells Yahtzee. Her 7th home run of the season. This one a 2-run shot and a no-doubter to left center. 13-6, Rams lead it. Got the pitch she wanted and deposited it deep in the trees for a no-doubter to left center. So she's driven in 4 tonight. So the base is empty. Still nobody out. Savannah Ratliff to the plate, 0 for 2. A fly out, a strikeout, and a walk. So a few new glow balls being delivered to our home plate umpire, Justin Royster. Rams have blown this one wide open. An 8 spot in the 5th and 2 more here in the 6th. Thanks in part by the 2-run shot from Lily Poplin. Now Ratliff flares this one over to first. There's Willis who makes the catch, 1 down. That brings in Shelby Gauze. Had a 2 RBI single her last time through. Top of the order, Brenna Wellman in the on-deck circle. Foul tip that one into the mitt. Here's the 0-1. Lays off the changeup. It's 1-1. And a rocket over to second base. That one's into right field for a base hit. Gauze will make the turn and slam on the brakes. A really nice play off the fence there by Switzer. But the 10th hit of the ball game, a 1-out flare into right.
Now batting for the Raceland Lady Rams, number 2, shortstop, Brenna Wellman.
So it looks like we're going to get some changes on the field, as we're going to get a new catcher as Crawford is with the gear and now behind the dish. And let's see if we get a pitching change. Chad Case is about to move his entire infield. All right, call to the bullpen. We'll take a break for the pitching change. We'll tell you about all the substitutions when we return after this on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Call to the bullpen for the Lions as Jarrell Lucas will take the ball. Her 8th appearance this year, comes in with a 2-0 record, a 5.14 ERA, 16 1/3 innings of works, 28 hits, 8 strikeouts, 11 walks, 20 runs given up, 12 of those have been earned. Here's the way things move around. The DP enters into the ball game for the flex. So Crawford goes behind the plate. Willis has moved from first to left field, and Hicks has gone from the circle to first base. There's a guy out there looking for the ball that was hit. Looks like Jacques Cousteau out there in an endeavor trying to find that last ball hit from Lily Poplin. And here's a foul ball by Wellman in the box. Shelby Gall's over at first. She had a 1-out single to right. And Brenna Wellman's back into the plate. She's 2 for 3. Good look there in your picture-in-pictures. You can see the shade really starting to take over much of the infield. There's a ball off the diving attempt of Noble that trickles into left field, and another single by the Rams, their 11th hit of the ball game. Noble playing in front of the bag there and just kind of stuck her glove out, got a piece of it, but not enough to knock it down, and both runners will advance. So that brings in Peyton Mackey. Mackey 1 for 3, a sacrifice bunt, 2 runs driven in. And guess who's in the on-deck circle? Did she even take her catcher's gear off? Yes, she did. The 1-0 to Mackey. Nice pitch. 1-1. The book is still open on Hicks. She's responsible for Gauls out at second base. And then Wellman belongs to Lucas. The 1-1. That one gets past the catcher as it allows both runners to move up on the wild pitch. So the infield comes in now as the runners advance 60 feet. And Mackey's ahead 2-1. Hits a hot shot out to Case, and she can't knock that one down and make the play. Wellman's coming around from second base. She comes to the plate and scores. It's 15-6. That's going to be an error on Case.
Now back to Raceland Lady Rams, number 14, catcher, Callie Vance.
So Callie Vance comes in, and is she going to get to swing a bat or not? They have not made the indication she's going to get a chance to swing the bat tonight for the first time, and she looks at a pitch downstairs for a ball. The 1-0. Called strike, 1-1. Rocket down the third base side and foul. 1-2. Mackey aboard at first base. One down in the inning. If Raceland pushes another run across and holds suit in the bottom of the inning, this game will come to a conclusion with a 10-run rule. Here's the 1-2 to Vance. A little excuse me swing as she sends it off the netting on the first base side. Lewis County was in control of this game, leading at 6-3. Since then, Raceland has scored 12 unanswered, including 8 in the fifth. The 1-2. That one rolls to the plate and gets past the catcher, and Mackey will move out to second base on the wild pitch. $15 runs on 11 hits tonight for the Rams. The 2-2 to Vance. Through the whole left side, that's a base hit. Here comes Mackey from second base. She comes to the plate. It's an RBI single from Callie Vance. It's 16-6. And then Jill Reif will come on to run for Vance. So 5 times at the plate, she's 1 for 1. Vanna Grubb steps in. Grubb 1 for 2 with 2 walks and an RBI. So the run coming to the plate does put the run rule into effect. When they met here back in March 20th, it was a 15-5 win in 6 innings. Here's a rocket, but right at the center fielder. And now they've got Reif doubled up out at first base, and they can't get it back to her. And she's going to get a reprieve there on a hot hop over top the head of Hicks. And she was dead to rights. So Switzer made a nice catch and throw. And there's 2 down in the inning. Should have been the inning to end there, but the hot hop from Hicks couldn't make the play. And again, she's looking out into sun, standing in shade, and that's a tough play to have to make. So now Reagan Mackey steps in 1 for 3. Rolls this one through the glove of the shortstop and into center field. That's an error.
Now back to the Raceland Rams number 21, center fielder Bailey Burney.
So the third error by the Lions in the contest, and now Bailey Burney's 1 for 4 climbing in. Over to third, right at Noble. She'll knock it down, but it's going to put everybody safe as Burney picks up her second hit of the ball game. Now the question, you may say, why is that a hit? I just had a good conversation today with Sean Johnson regarding this part. And they just walked Poplin intentionally to walk home a run. All right, so advance. Make it 17-6. I'll get back to my point here in just a second on the ball by Noble. So when you have the infielder playing in front of the bag like that, that is not their normal positioning. So when a ball is hit, especially a hard hit ball, that is knocked down by the fielder and it gets past them, that's the reason that goes down as a hit, not an error. Now, she's behind the bag, a hard hit ball goes down as an error. This was flared over to left field. That's into there for a base hit. Here comes Bernie from second. It's going to be a 2 RBI single for Savannah Ratliff. The Rams have blown this one wide open with back-to-back 8 spots, 19-6 here in the 6th. It was late, and the 8th came. Rams were down 6-3. Poplin will move up on the wild pitch. So 1-0. A little blooper out into shallow center field. That one falls in. Both runners will come home to score. It's a 2 RBI single for Shelby Gauls. 21-6. It's turned into a football score. Rams have played at 10 in the inning. Two and 0, 1-1, excuse me, to Wellman. Down the line at the left field wall. Wellman says, see you later. As she blasts a 2-run shot out of here. That's Wellman's 2nd home run of the season. 23-6. Now Peyton Mackey in. Chad Case coming out for a visit. This was a 6-3 Lewis County lead through 4. Raceland has since scored 20 runs in 2 innings. 8 in the 5th, 12 in the 6th. Here's the number I'm looking for. Raceland today, of the 23 runs they've put across, here you go, Matt Sparks, 14 2-out RBIs. Anytime, my man. 14 2-out RBIs by the Rams today. So Callie Vance 1 for 1. This will be her 6th time at the plate, though. She was intentionally walked 4 consecutive times, then had a single her last time through and drove in a run. And Peyton Mackey just walked off the bag to end the inning. So that will end the 6th as the Rams plate 12, and we go to the bottom of the sixth, leading 23-6 when we return after this on Kool TV.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
All right, so we go to the bottom of the sixth inning. Raceland leading at 23-6. And Liv Arnold will step in 0 for 1. She fouls this one off the mitt. 23 runs on 17 hits. Lewis County 6 runs on 7 hits. Raceland with 2 errors, Lewis with 3. This is a game that just spiraled out of control. And Lewis had no way to slow things down when Raceland got rolling. Rams played at 8 in the 5th, 12 in the 6th. The 0-2. Off the end of the bat and drifting foul out of play, 0-2. So Lewis County needs at least 8 runs in this inning, or this game will come to a stomp due to the mercy run rule. The 0-2 goes down and in, and it's fouled away. This is the most runs Raceland has scored all season. And let's start digging back and see. They've put 20 up twice this year. This will be the second district opponent that they put 20 or more on. Up and in, 1 and 2. Called strike 3. Third strikeout of the ball game for Devanna Grubb, 1 down in the inning. All right, Matt Sparks, listen up. It's the most runs scored by Raceland since putting 23 against Fairview back on April the 10th, 2019. That was in the All-A tournament. So Riley Patton, 0 for 1, steps in. This one's in the gap, right center field, coming on. Bailey Burney making a running catch. You know, the last time she did something like that, she ended up on YouTube, and about 11,000 views later, it's still up. She made that one look easy as you look at it here on your Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. 2 down in the inning.
21 for 11.
So we'll get a pinch hitter now in the spot of Kaylin Case as we go back to the top of the order, and Peyton Riggs will take her first hacks of the ball game. Called strike. Down the line, right side, coming over. Lax makes the catch. Nice job there by the camera operator, Felicia Collier, and that's your ball game. 2 dynamite catches out in the outfield to end the ball game. And the Raceland Rams come from down 6-3 and win it in 6 in mercy run rule fashion. 23-6 is your final score. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll wrap things up here from Raceland on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
(23-6) your final score. Raceland wins it. Let's take you back through this one. Lewis County got on the board early in the first. They put 4 hits on the board and tacked on 2 runs. It was 2-0 through 1. Raceland gets a run back in the second. Then took the lead in the top of the third. It was 3-2. And then a Case and Crawford 3-run shot in the third. That gave Lewis County a 5-3 lead. The Lions took a lead, added to their lead, in the 4th inning. They led it 6-3 going to the 5th. And that's when the Raceland bats came to life. Lily Poplin smashed a home run. The Rams tacked on 8 in the 5th. They get another home run from Brenna Wellman in a 12-run 6th inning as the Rams hammer out 23 runs tonight, 20 unanswered after trailing 6-3 as they pick up the victory here this evening as they'll close out district play with a win over Lewis County here on their home field. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll look at our numbers and wrap things up here from Raceland. Winners tonight are the Rams, 23-6 over Lewis County. We continue after this on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return,
refresh,
refuel.
Temperatures are on the rise, and so is the bite, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lou, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
I got kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic, saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty, topping, pepperoncini, popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Give me that boldy, foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that chocolate, chicky, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, rippy, Papa wangin'. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
Let's take a look at our final numbers here in this one for Raceland. Brenna Wellman goes 4 for 5 tonight. She drives in 2. She had a double and a home run. Peyton Mackey goes 2 for 5. Bailey Burney 2 for 5. Lily Poplin 2 for 3 with a 3-run home run. She drives in a team-high 5 RBIs tonight. Shelby Gauls 3 for 5 from the bottom of the order. She drove in 4. Rams with 17 hits in the ballgame. Wellman and Reagan Mackey with doubles. Poplin and Wellman with home runs. For Lewis County, Kaylin Case goes 2 for 3 for the top of the order. She drove in a run. Audrey Hicks goes 2 for 3 in the middle. She'll suffer the loss. Lucas works the final 2/3 of an inning. 7 hits, 9 runs, none earned. Strikes out no batters and walked 1. Final box score looks like this for Raceland: 23 runs, 17 hits, 2 errors. They leave 6 runners on base. For Lewis County, 6 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors. They leave 4 runners on base. 1 hour, 59 minutes it takes us to decide this one, and the Rams answer with 20 unanswered after trailing 6-3 through 4 innings, and they win it in run rule fashion in 6 by final score of 23-6. With the win, Raceland moves to 26-7 on the year. They go to even 3-3 in district play. Lewis County falls to 10-14, 0-5 in district play. They'll play their final district matchup on Monday night with a trip to Russell. Hat tip to my crew tonight, Jacob Hankins and Felicia Collier. Fabulous job, as always, by those two, as well as all the great folks here at Raceland and Lewis County Softball. Chad Case and his crew, top notch, always a pleasure covering his team and talking with Coach before the game. But just a heck of an effort by his team, and just came up short and ran into a buzzsaw when it got spiraling out of control. It was a goner for sure. That's it for us here tonight. For Felicia Collier, Jacob Hankins, everyone at the Kool Sports Network, I'm James Carr saying thanks for tuning in, and we appreciate your coverage here with us tonight on Kool TV.
Thank you for watching another Raceland Rams broadcast live on Kool TV. This broadcast of Raceland Rams softball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.